The Pregame Show Network, man, we got a very special guest for you today. It's the one and only Hall of Famer, man, another gold jacket on the program. Warren Sapp, Sapp Daddy, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, Neely?
How you making it, fam?
Man, I'm just above earth, trying to live between heaven and earth without touching dirt anyway.
Hey, man, so you know somebody been in the South when they give you them nuggets like that. Look, Sapp, we spent a lot of time together this past season when you were visiting Colorado, but I want to touch on something that's near and dear to my heart, just as much as Colorado, if not bigger, and that's hamburgers, man. I saw you in Houston getting the Trio burger with Bun B.
Hey, listen, my brother, this is a must. You've been on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
You know Lil Keith, the guy that do all the food things, right?
Yeah, Keith Lee.
Lil Keith Lee, yeah. So I did the not Keith Lee. I did it like that. I came in, I skipped the line, I got love, show love. Man, I'm sitting there right, because I ain't even know the menu. I walk in, I get up, and understand, they got like police security outside for the parking. It's an event to go here. I mean, it's about 8, 9, maybe 10 people in line when I walk up there, and I got there 5 minutes after 11. They just opened at 11. Yeah. So my man showed me the menu. I'm looking at it. There's an OG burger. There's a triple, double, a baby OG for the kids, and they have vegan. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And
okay, Bun B with the vegan option.
Listen, and my man Deion that met me there, that's funny that the guy met me there, his name was Deion, meets me there, named Deion. He was like, yo, Sapp, next time you come, dog, you got to try the veggie. And I like a good veggie burger. Somebody else that I know, just despises it, but we ain't gonna say no names. But trust me, brother, you must go there and get you a triple and an OG.
Wait, hold.
No. They're not filling burgers like that. They don't like puff you up and you like, oh my God, it's just it. You know how Whataburger is. You go get a Whataburger, you laying down after a Whataburger. It ain't playing. Yeah. I mean, you don't even get a double at what a triple at Whataburger ain't even a thought in your mind. I mean, come on. Yeah. A triple at Wendy's ain't even a thought in your mind. The biggest you go is a double. Biggest I go is a double quarter pounder. No onions. No onions, add Big Mac sauce. It's the ghetto Big Mac. It's triple the meat and 1/3 the bread.
Hey, when you start getting them triples, you might finish the burger, but you ain't gonna eat the fries and finish the drink.
Oh, no. I ate the triple, the fries, and the OG. And then he got a strawberry. Then he has a strawberry watermelon drink. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Strawberry watermelon, because I was saying, no, that's what I wanted. It was watermelon lemonade. It was watermelon lemonade. Ooh. And then he's got an orange crush, but with a little ghetto twist to it, if you know what I'm talking about.
Ain't nothing like the ghetto twist. You gotta put that ghetto twist.
You know how we here with a good flop, baby. We'll make a rainbow drink in this thing for you, boy. Right now.
And we really don't have flavors. We have colors. Like, give me that red. I want that red Kool-Aid, Mama.
That orange. We don't even take grape. Give me that purple.
Let's talk a little college football, baby. Like you got to come out to Colorado quite a bit, man, and see the team. Coach Prime inherited a team that was a 1-11 program, increased that by 400%, man. Woulda, coulda, shoulda got a bowl game if not for this or that. What was your outlook, being there and watching those guys get ready and perform?
They really infected me. I mean, I've been around not a lot of college football, but when I do go see Miami, when I do go see different people that I know that coach and be around their team, it was something about the kids that when they got around me, it was just the questions they asked. You know what I'm saying? And when I gave them the answer, I've been around men that you talk to and they look at you like, yeah. It was none of that. It was like, okay. It was almost like a thought process, like, really, I never thought about it that way. Or, that's something new to me right there. Mm-hmm. and I just smiled and looked away. And the best thing that happened to me was my hip was hurting. And it wasn't my surgically repaired hip. It was the other one. The other one was giving me some aches. I think it was the barometric pressure, a little Boulder. You get up in the mountains and, all hell could break loose sometimes.
Oh, it get different. It get different up there.
Oh, it definitely does. And when you 50, it definitely feels different. So, Lo, the beautiful trainer there, if there's one thing I can tell the world, when I did leave Colorado, I say that does work, it's the training room. Ain't nothing wrong with the training room. The training room will get you right. I mean, she worked on me and then told me to go do the contrast to cold and hot, and I hate cold.
Yeah.
My people are subtropical, you know what I'm saying? The equator, the tropical Capricorn, and the tropical Cancer run right through Africa. My people are subtropical, man. I don't like the cold. So I get in the cold tub, get in the hot tub, and all of a sudden, I'm surrounded in the hot tub. And I'm looking around, I'm like, wait a minute. These are all, the D-line. So they're like, OG, because, I told them, don't call me coach. I said, I ain't the coach. Please don't call me coach. It's either Warren or Sapp. If you call me sir, I'm looking for my granddaughter. I'm looking for my granddad because I ain't got no grandkids yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that. I ain't trying to be hip. I ain't trying to be hip, but I ain't trying to be nothing that I'm not. So how about Warren or Sapp? They was like, how about OG? I said, all right, that'll work for me. That'll work for me. So here we go again. So now we're talking about pass rush. And now we, actually, mimicking like, in the thing, I'm like, all right, if I stuck my hand at you, what would you do? And he's like, I say, it's a hand fight, young man. I said, I showed him how long their arms was compared to mine. I say, you got long leverage, son. I say, understand what you possess, and every day that you have a chance to work on them skills, sharpen that knife, utilize all the academic things they have going on, but then get over here. You have to commit to this. And if you commit to this and do the work, I promise you, whatever you're looking for in this game, it'll be right there in front of you.
Man, it's amazing you touched on that commitment process, because that's naturally the other guy with a gold jacket, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. He talks about it ain't what you do with your unit in the film room, it's what you do on your own time with the film room. How do you prepare when you're at home and you're away from everybody? Talked about how that separates the good guys from the great and the great from the average, that commitment to put in that extra work and get in that film room.
The thing I like to share with young people is the 6 Ps. Piss poor preparation leads to piss poor performance. And if you leave yourself for a whole week not to utilize every possible nook and cranny and time and effort that you have into this, what else you doing?
Yeah.
What are we here for? I got something for you. How about a 40-hour work week at minimum wage? How about that? How you think that gonna taste? And at the end of the week, what you gonna be eating at the end of that week, and where you gonna be living?
Yeah.
You're gonna be driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is about bettering ourselves, and we're at an institution of higher learning. So every day you should be yearning, urging to get to learn something new, to figure out. They always say it's a better way to build a mousetrap. You ain't got to invent nothing. You just got to make something that's out there a little better, because the iPad came from the Sony Discman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Discman came from the Walkman.
Listen, we all had a Walkman.
Yeah.
Listen, I had a Walkman so good that I had CDs and everything, and in the cabinets in the travel thing in Tampa, it said at the bottom, Sapp CD. That thing went everywhere with us on the road. That thing went everywhere with us on the road. You crazy? Hey, man, put my pads and my CD player in there. When I get there, it be sitting right there on top of my pants when I get there in the locker.
Hey, we said talk about a Walkman. Everybody know we 50.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We go back before there was an internet.
Hey, when you called a young lady house to talk to her, you had to talk to the parents first.
Boy, there was no avoiding that. You don't pay no bills here. You don't answer no phone. That was a law on that there, baby. Ooh, boy. Then we got call waiting and star 69 and star 6. Oh my God, 3-way calling. You connect, had 2 people on the line.
And you get set up there.
Man, you thought you was in heaven, dog. You had 2 of your homeboys on the line at one time. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Sapp, you are. I just don't commit what we discussed, but the specifics of that hand-eye, like you think, how that philosophy nuances of the game.
You know what? There's so many nuances in the game, but the biggest one I try to translate over is there's a game within a game. There's 11 on 11, but there's a 5 on 4 inside when we talk about the O-line, D-line. And if you can control the line of scrimmage, now we cooking. If I can build a camp 3 yards in your backfield, because penetration disrupts the timing of an offense. You know, because young people, I've come to understand what my babies is. They want to know a reason why. You know, Daddy, I know it's because you said so, but it's got to make sense. Okay, all right, no problem. Let's go with that. I like that. It's got to make sense. No problem.
And that's not our generation. Our generation is you do it because you were told to do it.
Oh, because I said so.
Yeah.
I brought you in this world. I take you out. You don't. You don't work. You don't eat. What? Come on. It's simple.
But that connects to this generation wanting to know why, the ability to be able to teach and reach and get kids, communication between a player and a coach, so you can make sure they're understanding of why they're doing this situation versus just yelling and go do it.
Yeah. I was always like that whenever I played in the National Football League. That's why I think I got a little deeper into my defenses and understood what the linebackers and what the safeties and what the cornerbacks were doing, because now I'm going to hold you accountable for it. If you're going to hold me accountable for holding up in this 600-pound double team and not letting it move and get back to the linebacker, then I'm going to hold you accountable for jamming that damn receiver outside. So that's what we're going to do. How about that? You get to talk to me as wild as I get to talk to you. How about that? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this like brothers. And if you know anything about a family, brothers fight. Absolutely,
absolutely.
Fight.
I'm the youngest of 3.
I'm the baby of 6, and 3 older brothers and 2 older sisters, and my sisters was 10 and 5 years older than me. So trust me, I wasn't trying to get in no brawl with them either. They whooping ass too. So trust me, it is what it is, brother. When you the baby, you get whooped. I mean, I never wanted my house. When I got 16, they looked at me and like, "Oh, that's our big baby brother now." I don't think I want that. I mean, he just opted out.
Sapp, same thing happened to me. My brother is closer to me, 3 years older. Our record is 101. He beat me 100 times, but that one time I beat him, that's the last time we fought.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I never got it or wanted that chance. Because they were my idols. I mean, I watched my brother run for 348 yards and 5 touchdowns in a high school game in front of my eyes. So, I just wanted to tackle him one time in the backyard or touch him. That would have been the win for me. But the one that was closest to me, one that was 7 years older than me, Herschel, I struck him out, and I think I ran him out. We used to play strikeout. And I knew if I threw a fastball up around his eyes, he'd swing at it. So I had to throw them 2 junk balls in the, 2 curveballs, junk balls I always call them, because they was always on the dirt. And he swung at them. So I said, I just got to throw this one fastball up by his eyes and I can get it. And I threw it up by his eyes and he swung at it up high and missed. Boy, I got up to that plate and I didn't come. He couldn't get nothing by me because my baby brother, Tim, the closest to me, didn't have a fastball like my older 2 brothers. He threw junk pitches. That's why I threw junk pitches. He taught me. And I'm killing it. I go to a commemorative first pitch at the Devil Rays. I throw a knuckleball. Stephen A. Smith, they all throwing, I throw the knuckleball across the plate. But boy, the sun went down on him, Neely. I was hitting that ball until the sun went down. He had to drop it. And he never played with me again. That's the one win I got against him. But the other 2, and they would not play video games with me. When I got my Nintendo, we're not playing no video game. Come outside. I'm like, I go outside, take my beating, then I come in here and yell at the computer.
Hey, you got to take it out on something, man.
What? My mama coming there. Who is you yelling at? The TV.
Sapp, one of the things, building off those nuances of technique, another nuance of college football right now, which is much like the NFL, you got different teammates each year now, because with the transfer portal is much like free agency, and so it used to be a time kind of in college football, you coaching a guy 3 or 4 years. Now you might only have 1 or even 2 years with a guy. How do you manage teaching and nuances like you did in the NFL to make sure this unit can come together fast? Because we might not have 3 years together.
The thing about it is, nuances of the game is not what I'm teaching. What I'm teaching is fundamentals. What I'm teaching is the ability to pour concrete, stance, alignment, assignment. You become what you repeatedly do. Anybody that I'm going to go visit with them, anybody that's coming with me, there's going to be at least 15, 20 minutes of absolute work in that corner because we're going to the fundamentals. Because that's what you go on when you're in the fourth quarter and it's hot and you're tired and you have to do what you got to do. That's what you have to do. You got to dig in. You got to dig in and make sure it is what it is and you doing what you do because you do this every day.
Yeah.
It becomes like eating and breathing.
Repetition.
This is what we do. This is what we do. You trust your eyes and your hands and feet will follow because linemen don't lie. The biggest lie you get told is a flash trap, and I need you underneath that one, and an influence trap. I just need you to get down and hunker down. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. One arm, but they don't lie. When that ball snaps, if it's a reach block, what they doing? Reach.
Yeah.
If it's a double team, what they doing? Double team. Scoop block. We got to go. We trying to get to the next level.
Yeah.
Linemen don't lie. No. Formations, personnel, motions.
Yeah, they call that I can't window.
That's all hood ornaments to a big man. Don't put your eyes on that. If you see a little, you see a lot. If you see a lot, you see nothing.
I like that. If you see a little, you see a lot. If you see a lot, you see nothing.
You see nothing. Put your eyes on your keys.
Yeah.
The V of the neck of this guard, the V of the neck of this tackle, the V of the neck of this center. The 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, the 9, they're all the same. 1, 3, 5, not 7. 1, 3, 5, 9. 1, 3, 5, 9. They're all the same. It's just a different hand down on this side, a different hand down on that side, and we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this every day. We're gonna do this. You're gonna do this in your sleep because you're gonna live it. You're gonna sleep it. You're gonna dream it. It's right in front of you. We're talking about generational wealth. And then we're talking about being a well-rounded young man with a college degree, ready to tackle anything. Because sometimes we're going pro in something other than our sport.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that's going to happen. But I guarantee you, after that 1, 2, 3 years with me, you're going to have a bunch of skills too. And I promise you will be able to communicate. I promise you'll be able to communicate because that's the one thing I don't think young people do enough now is communicate and express what is going on. Sometimes you go.
Tell you something I told my son years ago. When I told him, I said, man, you ain't got no game. And he said, I do got game. I said, let me tell you why you ain't got no game. I said, you ain't never had to call a girl house and talk to her daddy for 5 minutes first. You get to text somebody WYD, TTYL. Like you ain't sharpened your knife. Like when I grew up, when I was 14, 15, 16, you had to learn how to talk to somebody grown that you didn't want to talk to just to get to what you wanted to next. Like communication is key. Learning how to be a professional starts just in basic life, man.
The home training. I think that's the part that's missing because once you're taught at home how to have that conversation, it's very easy to have it with someone you don't know because it's just like having it at home. Hello, sir, how you doing? How may I help you? You know what I'm saying? being courteous. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that that's a sir and a ma'am to you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't Neely and Warren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's just and they really text a lot. You know, everything they do is on their phone, and that phone rarely does this. They don't want to do this. This is what I make my kids do. You know, whenever they text me, Daddy, I hit this. I light it up. I say, here's the communication. I want to see your face. You can tell me you're good, but I know your face when it's good. I know your reaction when it's good. Talk to you, Daddy. Let me see you. Let me see you. Now I know what my baby is in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You made of me. I know when we feeling good and when we ain't, because it's gonna be on your face.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on your face.
So, Sapp, when you watch college football this season, you had to see Colorado. If you saw Colorado, you know there was some questionable offensive line play. Our quarterback was sacked more than anybody in the nation, 50-plus times. I know you're on the defensive side of the ball, but as it relates to practice and preparation, how does that defensive line help better that offensive line as they go into the game week?
Would you say, did I watch Colorado? Really? That's appointment TV. And it's about to get even better sometimes. Some people might tell me, you know. But the one thing I always know is that whenever you're talking about the trenches, you have to better each other. Because all the time, the O-line's not going to be able to show us a look as a defensive line. We going to give each other a look. And then when we ain't getting that look, we're going to say something about it. Because the only way you get better at this game we know and love is working at it. Because now I got the confidence I can do it. I can take that step because I know you behind me. And I know we're going to put our hands on it when we're going to get to that next level. And then I know I'm going to stab and look back because I know I got the double help protection. The different things that you have to do to protect your quarterback. You know, because sometimes I watch people just run through. I'm like, man, the only thing I do is just stab and look. Come on. Let's play the game we play. It ain't nothing but a numbers game. They're right there. Either they're coming or they're not. So look at them. Stab the D-line. You and the guard got him locked up. Now look back. No, don't stick your nose in there and go crazy.
But is it really that simple? Is it really that simple that they coming or not?
Yes. I got one for you. Is it that simple as a slant? Yes.
Yeah,
is a post? Is a takeoff a takeoff?
Yeah.
You know, we watch the Pittsburgh Steelers kids playing on a professional level, getting millions of dollars, won't even come off the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing to play this game. Do not throw your blessings away. The good Lord said a long time ago, when I give you a talent, if you don't use it, I take it away. Better stop playing. Better stop playing.
Right there.
Better stop playing.
So, you know, you say it's a blessing to play this game. It's also a blessing to coach. And Coach Prime has made no secrets about that he would love to have Sapp Daddy Warren Sapp in Colorado. What's going on with that, bro?
Listen, it's December right now. November and December is what they remember. Got a couple more, you know, screws to tighten down, a couple more things to finish, and I still have something to hang on the wall, so it's gonna be on him then. I'm gonna push the ball in his court. And whenever he get the ball in his hand, I know what he gonna do it. He taking it to the house. I've been watching this. I've been watching this since I was a kid when him and Sammy Smith raced each other all the way to the state championship. And I was from Apopka. So and he was from Fort Myers. So we in Apopka mounting up every week to go root for Sammy. Man, who this little skinny man with this big old Jerry curl on running this fast, man? Who that is? Well, that Deion. What you mean Deion? That Deion Sanders. Tell you what, boy. Deion Sanders fast. I've been watching this since I was 11, 12 years old, dog.
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on, man. I watching him in the Clemson game when he was like, kick it to me, I dare you to kick it to me. Kick it to me. Man, come on, man. We all growed up.
Telling the crowd to get up. Tell them to get up.
We all growed up on this, man. Come on.
Yeah.
One of the five, him and that man right there. You can have your two. I'll take them two.
If you take them two, I ain't got nobody I want other than you when you with them.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
man,
a good company.
you take yourself out of it and look at it. You got a head coach with a gold jacket. You can add another staffer with a gold jacket. And like I tell people, man, you got the prime effect, and you're a ripple of the prime effect. But people will be sleep on and not appreciating that there's a Sapp effect. I mean, you got friends, you got former coaches and former teammates that would do anything to help you too.
Well, you know what? And I've put out those calls and feelers too, and got some real good responses. Because I know a good friend of mine that lives up the road that plays some good golf that has a spin move that that you would die for. You know, I can't teach a spin move because I got one. I had a rule. I'm not turning my back to the prey. But these young men are so athletic that I would not want to take that away from their game.
Okay.
So therefore, I need to expand my horizon and be able to expand and say, brother, can you help me? You know what I'm saying?
You got a friend that's willing to come help you teach a spin move, then is what you're saying.
That's a legendary spin move. And I think they're gonna outfit him with a gold jacket in a couple months.
Yeah. I got
you. Yeah. You know, it's just the fraternity. And when the fraternity is a brotherhood, the brotherhood always comes to the brother. Every time. Yeah. Every time and twice on Sunday. But now I need it on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And there's a rule out there, I think, Saturday's for the boys, so let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. I mean, I got goosebumps, man. Don't do me like this, Neely. Unless you got some news for me to break. No, I'm joking. I got some more screws to batten down the hatchet. I get everything set up, and it's on him.
Yeah.
It's on him.
I'm excited at the possibility and promise of it. Like I said, I have heard Coach Prime publicly and privately sing your praises when you have been there, and I know that should everything line up, man, that it'd be wonderful to have you in Boulder, not just visiting, but actually pouring that foundation, laying that concrete.
No, give me the hunters. Let me create some rustmen, because I think I got a formula. And then I went down and saw John Gruden and went in the lab, and I got all the tape. I got some tape that from '96. I got some tape from '94. I got some tape that, you know, gonna wake the young men up, because I know they've never seen this. And
they weren't born.
No. This is what we're going to do every day. And let's see if you can come up with yourself 7, 2 all decades, you know, some silly. Let's go silly. Let's go silly. I mean, let's go silly. Why not? Why not? I mean, I was just at the Lombardi Trophy Award, the 50th anniversary the other night, and the kid from UCLA that had a pretty good game against us, Tulua, he won. Yeah. And I looked at him and I said, you give me some nice, and I just thought about the babies that were up there. I'm like, I got something look just like this, nice and long and strong. Let me get the poke concrete with them. let me get the poke concrete. I promise you, we gonna build something nice. I get goosebumps even thinking about it, because I remember us back in '96 when we started what we started in Tampa.
Yeah.
And the commitment we made as brothers to be there every day with each other and work on it and go at it and do it. And then the ones that was in the line and said, we gonna do this every day, and all of a sudden they wasn't there no more.
Yeah, they gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it works. That's the beauty of this game that we play. The love that and the commitment that you got to have as brothers, because we gonna hunt as a pack. Ain't no one man show.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders and Warren Sapp, bad boys, but you put them out there on the field by themselves, you can expose them. If it's 11-on-1 or 11-on-2, we ain't doing this by ourselves. Everybody got to throw their weight. That's the beautiful thing about a team. Everybody together.
When you pulled up on us down in Miami, Jackson State FAMU, the Orange Blossom Classic, and you pulled the D-line to the side, and you told them about that pack mentality.
Listen, the lone wolf will die every time. Just imagine this. You're in your home. Right now, it's Christmas time. You know, it's family time.
Yeah.
And a pack of wild wolves show up. Put them over right now, baby. Hold on. Yeah. Where the children at? We gotta make sure we gotta make sure the little one's safe right now. Lock and bash this thing up. That's what I want. And when I talk to my men, if I get a chance to get a group, we're gonna be like mongrels. We're gonna show up in your town and we're destroying everything going, and we're gonna leave a tape to tell a story. That's what it is. It's a mentality. It's a mindset. Yeah. It's a mentality and a mindset. And when you set that mentality and mindset, and there's standards that will be held. And if you ain't holding up them standards and a factor grade and everything, I'm gonna lay it in front of you. Here's what is expected of you.
Yeah, because that film don't lie.
No, and it never will.
Yeah.
And if I'm sitting here all week long, going over it and teaching it in the manner I teach it, I'm gonna teach it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. I want you to write it down. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna hand it to you. I'm gonna hand you a test at the end of the week. Ain't no way you finna go out on the football field and you can cheat on the test. But that tape gonna tell. Because I was in college. I know we do this as a group. We're packed. Hey man, what's that answer, man? I got you. But that tape gonna tell if you lying. And then I'm gonna ask the brothers, we're gonna do this real. We're not gonna help our brothers like that with the test. And if you do tell, and if you do ask, I want you to put it down. I was asked, and I helped on that one for him. So now we can come in there and say, man, did you ask for help on this? Yeah, I did. I'd ask my brother. All right, there we go. Now, what part of this don't you get? So now when we go forward, you do get it and don't need your brother's help. But he will gonna have you on the field. I mean, it might happen that you need to ask. I got this. Yeah. I needed to ask sometime too. I got that. But but we still need to understand why it ain't coming over to you. Because this is something you need to retain. This is something you're gonna need to go out here and perform. And the last, you know what a coach says to him? I'm gonna tell them, because I've always said this when I wasn't a coach, and if I become a coach, I'm gonna tell them. Here's what I'm saying to you. I trust you with my with my old lady expense account and my children's tuition, because they're gonna fire me. I gotta go somewhere else. There's no transfer portal for me. So are we together? Then let's go perform. Let's go perform. Let's go perform. Let's go perform. I like Prime to give me a raise around here. You know what I'm saying? The only way I get a raise is y'all go to work and y'all all Americans. So you know what I'm saying? This all works together. You help the man that helping you. I'm on the same plan as me and your parents, baby. Yeah. When we sat in the living room and we talked about this here, you know what I'm saying? You remember? I'm gonna give you back your words. You remember this? Come on, baby. You said you willing to work, so let's go. Yeah. My granddaddy told me, Sapp, my granddaddy said, son, it's like a ham and egg breakfast. That chicken made a contribution. That hog was all in. All in, baby. He gave of himself. Yes. My granddaddy had one for me. Any cowboy without a horse is an S-cowboy. He pretty itty. He's an itty cowboy. So you better have something to ride with, buddy. You better know, you better be able to get to A to B and back to A. That's what I'm going to teach, buddy, because let's ride. Let's ride. It's a very simple process. Let's ride. Let's ride. Warren Sapp, man, we appreciate your time, Sapp Daddy. Man, you know you're more than welcome on the pregame show any day of the week and any time. Hey, looking forward to 2024, brother. Looking forward to it. As the kids say less.